Week 8 of the NFL season sees the 5-3 Kansas City Chiefs welcoming the 7-0 Green Bay Packers to Arrowhead on Sunday Night Football. It was a rainy night in this one as the Chiefs look to continue on their AFC dominance, and the Packers coming into Arrowhead. Aaron Rodgers wants to complete the full game this week, doesn't want to have a repeat of last week's injury. And Rodgers in this one, early on, was looking sort of sharp, finding Davante Adams, finding Jimmy Graham, finding Jake Kumerow. And Rodgers again here looking, and that one's going to Mercedes Lewis. That one was a little bit behind him, actually had to readjust to the ball to catch that one. Rodgers then going to Davante Adams, and that one's picked off. Corner perfectly set on that route. And Adams can't catch up to him. Nobody can catch up to him, as he is gone for the pick six. Aaron Rodgers' second pick six, as in many weeks. Thornhill getting his third interception of the season. Rodgers now would look around, get sacked, fumbles the football, and that one's picked up by Clark, I believe, as Corey Linsley having to make the tackle to save potential touchdown. Jair Alexander goes right by his man after he catches the football. Sammy Watkins, I'm surprised he didn't walk into the end zone there. And the Chiefs would try handing this one off to Damian Williams. He would get stuffed. Patrick Mahomes play action. Preston Smith bringing down the quarterback. Preston Smith, his fifth sack of the season. And then on 3rd and goal, Mahomes would evade a little bit here, finding Williams, but he would get brought down, and Kansas City Chiefs offense has to settle for a field goal. If you're the Packers, you're breathing a sigh of relief just to give up a field goal. And then Jamal Williams would come in and pick up the first down with an 8-yard run. Rodgers now empty backfield, finds Geronimo Allison, and he's running wild right there after that catch. Allison with a nice catch there. He's having a nice season after missing pretty much all the last season. Packers were really high on him. They were also really high on Jake Kumerow. And Rodgers here evades out the pocket, finding Jimmy Graham. And they're going to say that's not a first down. They say 4th and inches. Well, they go for it anyways. You don't want to give that ball right back to Kansas City and potentially go down 17-0. You got to get points this drive. And then Rodgers gets sacked. But he holds on to the football. So then the Packers would come back on 3rd and 18. Kumerow in motion here, and that actually really frees him up a bit. The defense sort of was frozen there a bit. Didn't know what to do about Kumerow. 1st and 10, Green Bay. Packers would come back. Kumerow in motion again. Matt LaFleur said this is something we're going to see more, and you can see why. As Kumerow walks right into the end zone. They want to do more motion like that. And get guys a bit of a running start and then snap that ball. And you see it works there for Kumerow. It's worked for Kansas City. It's worked for the Rams. And so it shouldn't be a shock to see more of that stuff here in Green Bay. Patrick Mahomes, doesn't matter what system you're running, when you have a guy that open, just free real estate in front of him, you throw the football to him. Sammy Watkins, he's gone for his 5th receiving touchdown of the season. That's a big one. And then the Packers now trailing 17-7. Aaron Rodgers comes out, finds Jimmy Graham, lays a dot down to him, and Graham is able to pick that one up. Rodgers again, finding Geronimo Allison, who struggles and fights his way for the first down. 2nd and 10. Rodgers now again looking, finds Davante Adams, who gets brought down after picking up the first down. Nice 21-yard reception there. 2nd and goal now. Rodgers looks, fires, finds Jake Kumerow, who's having a breakout season. And then Rodgers now again looks, fires, and he finds Davante Adams, his boy, in the end zone. Touchdown. Packers making that 14-7. And then Patrick Mahomes would come out, hand off to Damian Williams. You know, Kareem Hunt, the absence of Kareem Hunt from this Kansas City offense is definitely being felt as Kenny Clark just smashes Patrick Mahomes into the ground. They had to peel him up after that one. Aaron Jones gets a nice run, gets out to the edge, and he gets shoved out of bounds. 2nd and 3. Rodgers now looks, and he finds Jimmy Graham, picks up the first down. 2-minute drill. Rodgers, he's the best at this sort of stuff. 2 minutes, you need to get some points before half. And then Rodgers takes off, runs here, it slides down. It's very important for Rodgers to do going forward. Now Rodgers again here looking, takes some time, finds Geronimo Allison, who gets brought down, but not before picking up the first down, keeping that drive alive. 35 seconds left, finding Jimmy Graham again, down to the 34. Rodgers, delayed handoff here, fake handoff. This one, he goes for it all here, finds Devontae Adams. He couldn't get his feet down. If he did, that would have been a touchdown. Now Rodgers again looking, fires, puts this one right in front of Kumaro, who drags a few guys with him before getting brought down at the 7. They're going to let this clock get to 2 seconds, call a timeout. Mason Crosby and the field goal unit tie this one back up, 17-17. Patrick Mahomes, play action pass, finds his man here, who gets brought down, finding Tyreek Hill. Hill having a pretty good season here, but the running game not so much. -6 yards at this point in the game for Damien Williams. Another handoff here, and he gets some yardage there. He gets, he now has positive yards on the game. 3rd and 4 now. Mahomes finding Tyreek Hill again, and he gets brought down at the 25. 1st and 10. Mahomes, play action, throws this one up for Tyreek Hill, and Tyreek Hill playing defender there as he keeps that one out of the hands of Jair Alexander. Hill again here, breaks a few tackles, and he gets brought down. It'll now be 3rd and 5. Mahomes again looking, evades the pocket, evades the pressure, and Kevin King makes a heck of a play there, knocking that ball away. 4th and 5. Field goal unit out for Kansas City, and that will give them the lead right back, 20-17 now on this game. And then Rodgers would come out, 2nd and 6, looking, steps back, finds a wide open Jake Kumaro. Kumaro has really been the leading receiver for this Packers team this season. I don't think anyone predicted that going into the year. And then there's a nice run from Jamal Williams. He's going to start getting some more reps, but he gets taken down by the face mask there. And Daniel Sorensen, that was already a nice run. Tack on an extra 15 to that. Rodgers now again finding Kumaro as he's able to get down and out on the sideline there. Rodgers now handing off to Aaron Jones, bounces off his own tackler, almost gets down into the end zone, now at the 1-yard line. And the Packers would come right back out with Jamal Williams, and he pushes forward for the first down. So imagine that. You have to go from the speedy, shifty back in Aaron Jones, and then you have to go to more of a bruiser back in Jamal Williams. That's definitely tough. That's a nice 1-2 punch for this Green Bay team. Here's Travis Kelce. Been a relatively quiet day for him. Now Mahomes now looking, finding Kelce again, or actually that's not Kelce, excuse me. And then the Packers would come, or the Kansas City Chiefs would come back out here, 3rd and 6, and there's Tyreek Hill, wide open, no one near him. Third quarter still here, 24-20. And then here's a really nice run from Williams, who struggled early in this game, but at this point, someone's starting to make at least a positive impact here. Mahomes here looking, finds his man, and he almost gets into the end zone, but he gets shoved out at around the 2, gets put down at the 2. Then here's Mahomes again trying to hand this one off, and the Packers defense says, no, son, you're not getting through this D-line here. And Mahomes here looking, gets sacked, fumbles the football. Rashawn Gary covers it. And Rashawn Gary, no one, I'm surprised actually, is able to catch him. He's a big guy, and no one was able to run him down, and he showboats a little bit on his way in, and you can't blame the big fella for that. His first career touchdown on the fumble recovery, so now it's 31-20. And here is a nice throw by Mahomes, and Ellington, he comes up hurt on that one. That was actually ruled not a catch. Mahomes then gets sacked by Adrian Amos Jr. He's been having a heck of a season, 5th sack for him. And then Mahomes here, that's almost picked off as Jair Alexander gets a hand on it. And Mahomes just sort of flabbergasted, but after a 3-and-out by the Packers and a punt, Mahomes would end up coming back out on the field here at the 9. He finds his man here, Williams, who gets brought down in 4th quarter now. Here's Mahomes now handing it off to Williams again. He gets brought down. That's a questionable play call here by Andy Reid. And then they go for it, backed up against their own 13. I just don't understand this by Andy Reid at all. You have to punt that football away and hope your defense can stop them. Instead, you give Aaron Rodgers great field position. Rodgers here, play action fake, rolls around here, looks. He just takes off of this one, and this time, instead of sliding down, he gets out of bounds this time. I'm sure the whole state of Wisconsin was holding their breath on that one. Now Rodgers rolls out, finds Davante Adams, and he jukes into the end zone. Touchdown, Davante Adams, his second of the game. And Davante Adams sort of puts this one out of reach for Kansas City. Or does he? Here's Tyreek Hill, makes two men miss, breaks a tackle, makes two more men miss. And Tyreek Hill, gone, touchdown. And don't count out the Kansas City Chiefs just yet, as they make this a bit more interesting, making it 27-38. Dexter Williams recovers the onside kick. But the Packers, they would end up picking up a first down. Kansas City would use up its timeouts, and they would fall to the Packers in this one, 38-27. And Patrick Mahomes, 21-30, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Aaron Rodgers, 22-30, 273 yards, 3 touchdowns, and that 1 interception he had. Another great game for Rodgers on this season. And then Aaron Jones, 11 carries for 59 yards, no touchdowns. Jamal Williams, 9 carries, 33 yards, 1 touchdown for him. And Aaron Rodgers had 4 rushing attempts for 38 yards on the day. And then we take a look at receiving. Jake Kumaro had a touchdown. Davante Adams, 4 receptions, 42 yards, 2 touchdowns. And then you had Tyreek Hill for the Chiefs, 6 receptions, 126 yards, 1 touchdown. Jake Kumaro a touchdown. Sammy Watkins a touchdown. And that's pretty much it for receiving there. A couple other guys had some really nice contributions. Jimmy Graham, 5 receptions for 44 yards. Geronimo Allison, 3 receptions for 46 yards. And then we'd have to take a look at the defense in this game. A lot of points put up in this one, but guys were getting to the quarterback. Chris Jones, 3 sacks on the day. Adrian Amos, 2 sacks on the day. Kenny Clark a sack. Zadarius Smith a sack. Dorian O'Daniel a sack, and then Preston Smith a sack as well. And then Rashawn Gary with that fumble recovery for the touchdown. And just a nice day there for him as he continues to develop this season. And after this one, the 8-0 Packers will travel to LA to take on the 5-2-1 Los Angeles Chargers. Chargers hoping that they can pounce on the Chiefs there after that loss.